Um, so I'll port these 125 like Amazon uh, intake manifolds here. Um, they're really rough. They have like these really bad casting marks here. And if you look at this, like it doesn't even look like a full circle around. It's got a lot of these indentions here that is protrude. And it's really rough inside. Um, and I have a couple of these. And this one's the worst one for sure. This one's pretty good. It's, you know, probably made it a little bit better, but it's still, you can see in there, still really rough. And so I want to try to fix some of these if I can help it. This one's kind of rough too. You can see it really well. So what I'm going to use is I had this gasket here. I'm gonna put it on this. I'm gonna put some bolts through, make sure this gasket's centered really well. Now I'm gonna take this marker and I'm gonna just go along this edge. Try to mark it lightly. Try not to get too much on the gasket. Make sure I get it really well. I want it to be visible. And I may not take all the material off there because I can't get really deep inside of here. And so taking a bunch of material out here while I can't take a bunch of material out in the center here currently, this seems like a waste. I just want to try to fix up a lot of these like really heavy, like really noticeable stuff. You know, polish it up. More of a polish than a port. So I have a Dremel here, and I have like a this rough bit. It's kind of like covered in this kind of stuff already, but it should still work pretty fine for what I'm doing here. And then I'm gonna have a sanding roll, like a finer one, to try and go over it a little bit and smooth it out once I take a lot of this material out. And like I said, I probably won't go all the way through here. I'll probably just knock this rough edge out and some of these rough bits here. But I think that looks like a pretty good circular inlet hole now. Pretty happy with that. With the shape anyway. Like I said, I don't want to take too much material out because it's not really going to do much. But I want to try to smooth out some of this stuff and then switch to my sanding roll. yeah, those holes are now center pretty well. Like I said, I want to switch to sanding roll now, and hopefully smooth this out a lot. And I'll, you know, I'll dust out with some of this. Fuck me, I guess. Take out a lot of this, here, like metal shavings before I get to removing a lot more material, or sanding in there. So hopefully I don't just swirl around a bunch of. Hit this with one last shot of this carb cleaner. So you can see, like, now in there where I hit it with that sanding roll, where I could actually get to it, has a little bit of luster to it. It's really smooth. And there's still like a slight hump here, but compared to what it was, it's a lot better. But I don't want to keep eating away at it, because where the gasket didn't really, like, it wasn't centered very well on the hole. But and you can see where I kind of like messed up and kind of went a little deep. Didn't really work. And especially in the center area, you can see it's casting a shadow now. Some of the stuff I couldn't get. But if you look here around a lot of this area where I did hit it, it's really smooth, has a really nice luster to it. Feels really good. Didn't take a lot of work. You know, it's not going to do much. It's, you know, it's for a 125cc engine. Like, doesn't really matter too much. I just like to know that, you know, it's running well. And